from admission to the country or denial of naturalization under federal law.
Yes.
State tenders number one.
No objection to number one, Judge.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Blewett's not competent?
Not at all, Judge.
All right, then, and Mr. Blewett, in clause number 260362, find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to reset your case for sentencing so that the probation department can do a pre-sentence report. That'll give me more information about you and your case, and then we'll come back later for sentencing. And then in cause number 22-41150, I have a first amended motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. This shows that you were placed on probation September 13th of 2023 for the offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle, and that was an 8-year deferred probation. Is that correct? This motion alleges that you violated your probation. Count one alleges that you committed the offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon on February 1st of 2026. And is that true or not true?
Yes, ma'am.
True or not true?
Sure.
Count two alleges that you were at a residence or at a location other than your residence at 12:32 a.m. on February 1st of 2026. And is that true or not true? Count three alleges that you committed the offense of harassment on February 1st of 2026. Is that true or not true?
Not sure.
Count four alleges that you failed to avoid injurious or vicious habits by brandishing a loaded firearm during the assault of Alondra Cantu on February 1st of 2026. Is that true or not true?
True.
Count five alleges the same thing, really, but that you have failed to avoid injurious or vicious habits by brandishing that loaded firearm, and a child was also present, and that's on February 1st of 2026. Is that true or not true?
Right.
Count six alleges that you associated with a disreputable person, to wit, Daniel Clark, or that you were at a location where a criminal act was being committed on February 1st of 2026. Is that true or not true?
Not sure.
Count seven alleges that you failed to immediately report to the probation officer your arrest from February 1st of 2026. Is that true or not true? Count eight alleges that you became intoxicated or were under the influence of an intoxicating substance February 1st of 2026 in violation of your probation order. Is that true or not true?
Sure.
Count nine alleges that you possessed a firearm and ammunition in violation of your probation order, and that's from February 1st of 2026. Is that true or not true? And then count 10 alleges, that's really the same as 8, so I'm going to skip 10. All right, did you enter your pleas of true to counts 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, and 9 freely and voluntarily? And did you plead true to those counts because they're actually true?
Yes, ma'am.
I also have here on the tablet, in that case, some documents that have your signature on them, but the state's marked as exhibit number 1. Did you also go over these with Mr. Kelly before you signed them?
Yes.
And it looks like the same thing in this case. You guys do not have an agreement with regard to punishment. You're just leaving that up to me. Is that your understanding? And that you will have some rights to appeal depending on what happens. Do you understand that as well?
Yes.
State tenders number 1.
No objection to number 1, Judge.
All right, it's admitted. All right, Mr. Blewett, in that case, I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of true to counts 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, and 9 freely and voluntarily. Find those counts true. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty and revoke your probation, but I'm going to reset this case as well for sentencing. We'll get an updated report on that one. Anything that you think is important for me to know, get that information to Mr. Kelly. He'll present it to me on your behalf when we come back. Is this something that we need a little extra time on?
I believe so, Your Honor. My understanding is that Mr. Coleman is going to present some punishment evidence whenever the hearing is set, so you're
Okay.
going to have some extra time for that.
We'll just set it at an 11 o'clock on a regular date, but at 11, so that we have a little extra time for anything like that. Okay? All right. Thank you for being here. Y'all can go back to the bailiff, or you can go back. Not at all.
We'll get on and you go too, please.
I know.
It's
It's not a bad idea sometimes. I know. Good morning. Are you Daniel Martinez?
Yes.
And this is 25 DCCR 1414. Mr. Martinez was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I received the pre-sentence report, and has everyone had an opportunity to review the report?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Judge.
Any additions or corrections,
Understood.
None.
explanations about self-defense?
There are situations that he'll tell you about, Your Honor, that he asked to speak about.
So here's the thing, Mr. Martinez, in your pre-sentence report, you didn't really accept responsibility. You said that you did this, but that you did it only in self-defense. If you did something in self-defense only, then
Listen to her first, then. Yes, ma'am.
obviously that's a defense and you should go to trial.
Yes.
But if you did it and you're taking responsibility, then I need to know that.
No, what about that responsibility? I said that to the probation officer.
Okay,
He probably took it a little bit wrong.
okay, all right.
Yes.
Any reason not to go forward then with sentencing, Mr. Smith? All right, then at this time, Mr. Martinez, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney's office, defer all proceedings, place you on probation for 6 years. You're ordered to pay the $1,000 fine and to follow all the rules and conditions of probation. One of those is going to be that you are not allowed to have any drug or alcohol. And I am, at least for some amount of time, going to order that you wear a scram unit, which is a unit that will tell me immediately if you have any alcohol in your system. Probation can tell you where you need to get that, but you need to get it, give them proof of it. Mr. Paget can explain that as well. Everything in here looks like alcohol had a huge part of it. The substance abuse evaluation that they did tells me that alcohol is an issue. If there is anything else that probation feels like would be helpful to make sure that you stay clean and some type of program, then you're going to be ordered to do whatever it is. Do you understand? If you do everything you're supposed to on this probation, this is an excellent opportunity because you do not have a felony conviction on your record. The end of the probation period, if you're successful, the case will actually be dismissed. You'll never have a felony conviction on your record. The other side of that, though, is if you violate any condition of probation, you can be brought back into court, found guilty of the offense, so you would be a convicted felon, and you could go to prison for anywhere in the range of punishment, which is between 2 years and up to 20 years in prison. Do you understand?
Yes.
I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you waived your right to appeal. And if you'll just have a seat here in the courtroom, probation's going to call you up to her desk when she's ready to go over your paperwork. Yes, sir?
Yes, ma'am. I have a screen glass. I've been wearing it for 10 months.
Okay.
I have a GPS monitor that I've been wearing for 10 months.
So the GPS was a part of your bond. That's off. You can get that off today. The scram until, if you'll just make a note that if they feel like that's the length of time is enough on probation, then they'll send me something over. But for now, let's keep that on.
So,
I know it's a lot of money. You can take the GPS though. You're done with
Okay.
that because that hadn't had any issues. And as long as they double check on that scram, then I'm okay with that as well. Just
And Your Honor, if he does his submission, if he shows that he's staying clean, there are no violations on it.
No, they'll take a look at how long you've had it on once you get with your probation officer, and it shouldn't be much longer. They'll send me something. We can get that.
Thank you
done.
very much.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, this is, explaining this to you.
See, Mr. Radford, you've got Marquise Berry. Good morning. Are you Marquise Berry? And this is 25 DCCR 0882. Ms. Berry is set for trial for next Monday to begin with jury selection. And what is the announcement?
We're ready, Judge.
I think state's ready, Judge.
Okay. Any changes in any type of negotiations or that we need to talk about?
No, ma'am.
Looks like there was a rejection done a few months ago that was for a 10-year term in prison. That's still the offer?
Yes, sir.
All right, then, Ms. Berry, I'm going to number the cases for trial tomorrow after the docket. So stay in touch with Mr. Radford. He'll know tomorrow what the trial order is, but I anticipate seeing you back next Monday at 1:00, okay? All right, you're free to go. We reset, Locker Fury. It's kind of moved through.
I know, okay, bye.
Oh, I see. Let's see. Mr. Smith, what's the status of the federal Locker Fury stuff? Still waiting.